Hello, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We are about to engage on a very expensive endeavor, retrofitting our fleets and building a bunch of stuff out because we just spent a while going through our entire ship design and making sure that we redesigned everything. Some of the new hulls are extremely expensive and we have very little cash on hand, so we kind of got to let that build up a little bit before we start rebuilding our fleets and expanding, but that is kind of the next step before we push down into here and try to take all or most of this over. Invasion fleet wise, it looks like we are currently attacking this planet, which I guess is a little surprising to me. Maybe we have enough strength. I guess we'll see how it goes. The medium spaceport is all the spaceports have been retrofit as well. So there's gonna be a lot of retrofitting going on shortly. Let's see what happens with this planet. Jumping is blocked, so we're not getting away from here. And that's because this has a hyper deny. Alright, so I imagine we're going to be doing something here. Where's our actual troop transports? Okay, they are here. I guess the question becomes, can we just destroy that ship? Let's try to capture it and see what happens. The Mortalians declared war, huh? We'll see how that goes for them. I said to capture, we'll see what happens. I managed to jump away. Oh well, we tried. I guess we're gonna attack the planet now. Let's see what happens. We do have some troops. They do have none, theoretically. Although they have a decent-sized population. So I don't think that's necessarily going to go that great for me. But we'll try it anyway. I feel like I'm missing the actual ships that have people on it. Looks like we are cash negative again. Hopefully that comes back relatively quickly. Otherwise, we are going to have a problem. I don't want to be deleting troops. That would be awful. All right, well, here's one of the... It's probably the only one with actual troops on it. It is. Which explains why it was taking so long. All right, this fleet carrier is trying to repair itself. I'd like to get these Terminator autocannons. That would be kind of nice. I don't think this necessarily bodes that well for me. I hope the rest of the troops land. All right, there they go. They're on the surface now. There's a chance we'll win. All right, we'll let that do its thing. I am going to go ahead and put this back on automatic invasion. But that's a lie because I'm going to immediately try to capture this again. I definitely feel like we're going to lose this. All right, we'll let that do its thing while we are waiting for our money to regenerate. Hopefully we get that sorted out sooner than later because I need more fleets. All right, let's start retrofitting our ships. I imagine that's where some of this money's going. Looks like the spaceports are also being retrofit. That makes sense. Now I understand why all the cash is gone all the time. What's over here that's messing with us? All right, what's going on over here? Did we capture the ship or no? No, we just blew it up. Why are we still attacking it if we're capturing it? We are definitely losing this battle. Does this have a repair system? Does. Please tell me we're gonna win. All right, we're going retrofit. There we go. We've captured the ship. Ooh, that was loud. Did we just lose that or what happened there? Huh. Okay, we got... So what happened to it? I assume it got destroyed. I think it was probably too far damaged. This is not one of ours, but it's very similar. All right, well, the new fleets, they have a lot more capture power. So hopefully we'll start capturing some of these ships. In the meantime, we are still colonizing, so hopefully that will continue to go well. Let's try to keep that cash positive as much as we can. Although there's a lot of retrofitting going on, so that might take a while. I forgot I also redesigned all of the freighters and everything. So they're going to be pretty backed up doing this too. Yeah, look at this spaceport. It is really, really backed up. Right, MSP4, that is not the newest style. That's okay. Oh, maintenance savings of 87%. That's pretty huge. Shockingly large amount of things queued up there. Maybe that was the latest version. Let's take a look. State bases, MSP5 is the latest version. So no, still a lot more retrofitting to do. V3 Commerce Center could help our economy out a little bit. So at this point, I feel like the best course of action is just to wait. Let these things finish doing all the retrofitting and getting our economy back on track before we try to continue expanding our military. Although to some extent we are, because we have over 1 million ship strength now. Still not as much as it was, but we'll just let all these retrofits happen and see where we go from there. I would like to get back down here and invade this colony. Would be nice to use this to do that. Why are you attacking? Come on, man. You should know better. Do you have any? You do not. Okay. I was hoping they would have some capture tech. So then we'd be able to try to capture it. Let's leave this on automate. I do have the power of the actual spaceport itself too. And they cannot jump away because I have a gravity well generator. Although hopefully that doesn't bite me by them having a bunch of other ships. Entire fleets getting stuck at the planet. What are you guys doing? Yeah, why are you over here? Now jumping's blocked and they are going to get destroyed. You're part of attack fleet too. Silly, silly, silly. Why are you doing this? Now they're starting to take those planets that I wanted. So this is going to become more problematic. And I desperately need to get over here and take these planets. Alright, retrofitting has begun over here. It looks like it's happening relatively quickly. All right. It looks like it's auto-topping up the ships, which is good. It also helps explain where some of my cash is going. Oh boy. So you just hop on in here. Coming in hot, going right after my stuff, huh? We do have some boarding strength, not a ton, but some. Never mind, I guess we're just gonna blow it up. Looks like you're getting fixed up good enough to get back into combat. Another new colony founded. Let's hop over here. Make sure we are setting ourselves up for something that resembles success. I do want to make sure that I am applying my templates to all of my colonies so that they don't veer too far off course with what we are intentionally trying to do. Alright, I don't think I have a water template yet. I think we want almost everyone to resettle. Oop, clicked the wrong button. Apply that to all deep ocean. Should be the majority of the planets. Be really nice if Crystal Corporation would stop harassing me for a little while, then we could stop engaging in combat with them. I'd prefer that be a positive relationship, not such a negative one. Right, these are almost done constructing. This spaceport itself has to be retrofit. I'm missing beryllium quartz. Where can I get that? Let's take a look at different resource locations. How many construction ships do I have? 33. That should be plenty to build pretty much everything that I need. So I guess it's just a matter of the quartz reaching this particular location. Not that we don't have it in our system. Hey, look at that. I don't think this is any better or worse than any of my systems. A 0-point reactor, actually. I'm pretty sure that's an upgrade. Wait, is it being colonized or was it colonized? It was, okay. Improve volcano colonization. Hopefully will let me get a couple more planets. Let's take a quick look at available colonies. Ooh, a rivalry. Well, Jotari's our boy. We already know that. Let's take a look at how he's doing these days. Jotari. Okay. Kitu. Oh, yeah, you're a dead man. That's crazy. All right, let's take a look at the planets. New colonies. Let's sort by suitability. Many of these are somehow out of range, but not all of them. Let's go ahead and plop a flag on anything above 20. Long-term expansion's the name of the game. All right, how's the retrofitting going? Looks like the state ships have simmered down quite a bit. We look at our economy. Private economy is doing perfectly fine. Our cash flow is in the positive. Not a ton of tourism revenue. I would have thought there'd be more of that. Looks like we're paying a lot for colony growth. But in my opinion, that's always worth it because it stimulates the economy. It's, you know, a stacking compounded benefit. Because the more grown your colonies are, the more revenue they're generating, the more revenue gets pumped into the system. Forest Moon. I'm approaching 50 colonies. Still definitely behind these guys by quite a bit. But the population is going up. Exploration ships are still flying around exploring everywhere. Have plenty of those. Don't need any more of those in my opinion. Should be fine. Still have a fair amount of retrofitting going on here. Our fleets are definitely getting more powerful. This dreadnought is 58,000, so that's pretty strong. I think these colony ships are taking a decent amount of revenue, and these defensive bases that we're building. All right, let's take a look at. Let's see, you could be retired. Guess we'll put you on automate. Although I do want to retire you. You're being repaired. And then once you're fixed up, hopefully we can get you broken down. Where are you at? Getting built up on this planet. This planet's got a lot on it. Huh. Hopefully once this gets... Oh, it is... Okay. If it's damaged, is it still working? Then it should be self-repairing to some extent. We are going to go invade a planet because I need to start making some progress here. But I cannot get stuck going through a system where there's a bunch of people. Why is their fleet so... My range is so limited? I guess it's not. The line's all the way outside the galaxy. That's just the distance to come back. I guess we should wait for these dreadnoughts to finish building before I do anything with this fleet. Most of them are pretty close to being done. We could do improved temperate next. Knock that out. What other reasonably quick text can we do? Did we ever finish any of the... Yeah, we got a bunch of the research text done. I could do advanced research, and that would just maximize what I'm getting anywhere else. Regional governance wouldn't take long. That would be a huge net benefit to everything. Although I have a galactic governance, I didn't. Well, that's just one per empire. This would be every planet, which would be much better. And that's only 1 year, so that should be fine. All right, this is expensive. Will take a lot of time, but I think it's worth it. It's just going to propel the rest of our research. We'll slap that in the list as well. And then let's see what comes out of breaking down those other ships. See, they keep stopping in systems where there's enemy ships that have hyper deny, which seems like a very bad idea. They're just going to get destroyed. Wait, why? Oh, that's why. Where's Reapsalad? Alright, I'm going to wait for it to hop away. If it manages to get away. So you're over there. Why were you all the way down there? Okay, if you're over here, like right here, what are you doing down here? That's what I'm confused about. Alright, we are not pushing quick enough. I need to push further, faster. It's taking so long to build these ships and retrofit them all. Alright, well, this should be good enough. Let's see if I can get over here. It looks like we are pretty much, yeah, skipping right past any system that might contain a hype. Well, except for this one. Yeah, they have hyper denies. We got to stop, like, landing in systems where they have hyper denies. We do a non-aggression treaty. Okay, do an exchange of people. That's fine. They're at peace, which is actually kind of a good thing. Because then we should be able to take them out a little bit more without anybody else going after them. Right, that's enough troops. We don't need any more. Get over here and take this planet. How are you bouncing around here? Actually, that's good. That doesn't interact with anything. Yeah, why don't you go here and then here? I gotta imagine we'll do okay defending our own system here. Can we capture this? Try. Never mind. I guess we are not going to do that. All right, I need a little cash so I can build this. I should be able to afford to build it now. All right, there's that. We're at 52 colonies now and growing. Hopefully we will start taking over some of these. What's going on with the Daut? They're still the most powerful on paper. Although I feel like these guys are somewhat stronger. Is this one of my systems? No. It used to be. How did you get tripped up in this? I mean, you're just toast. You ain't getting out of this. Huh. Well. Alright, let's take a look at the colonies now that we got a little more temperate research. Nothing really. Okay, that's good in a way. I mean, it's kind of capping me out, but at least I won't be spending a bunch of money continually building colony ships. I could refocus on my military because that's the next step. Well, it looks like we are spending a pretty penny on terraforming facilities to maximize our planets. I feel like the invasion fleet's actually going to get there before the attack fleet. Alright, looks like we got a pretty direct path. Not stopping anywhere with hyper denies. Should be okay. But we'll see. I do want to save up a little money because when this tech is done, regional governance, I want to be able to upgrade all those buildings because that'll make my economy even better. Oh yeah, this planet's got to have a gravity well generator. Come on, click on the planet. I want the planet. No? There we go. Yep, gravity well. So all these transport ships are just getting stuck. Not just me though, it's a bunch of people. All right, new colony here. Let's go ahead and build one. And new colony here. More negative cash flow. I got to imagine at this base where we are retrofitting this fleet right now. Where's that down here? We have destroyed so many ships. There's got to be debris just flying around here that will yield some decent stuff for us. I mean, we are scooping it up. I have to imagine, yeah. So immediately after destroying it, we're scooping it up. I need the actual spaceport to be retrofit. All right, where are we at over here? Looks like we are about to arrive. This invasion fleet's going to bounce off of there and go there. So we'll have made very little progress, but we'll at least take over at one planet in this episode, I would hope. I want to wipe out all of these. Let's look back at the... What happened to the battleship? There you are. I want you to go retrofit. Well, retire. You're actually right by my home system. I want to pick it apart because I don't think I don't have 0-point reactors, and I'd like to get that. I don't know for sure that I'll get it, but I'd like to at least try. I'm sure eventually we'd research it, but right, we are starting to get a little more powerful. 2.7 million. We have much more to go, but it is all steps in the right direction. We did capture this. You don't really have anything interesting, but I will let you get reconstructed. Or not. I think that was the auto scrapping. Once it realized there was nothing to upgrade, it just scrapped it. Really? We lost another ship? I don't think we're going to capture this one. But maybe. Oh, boy. Yeah. We should be able to capture it. That is a lot of boarding powder. Power. Not powder. Alright, so we should be over here by now. We are with our invasion fleet. It's actually pretty weak. I think I'm just gonna invade. The ships take a long time to move. Uh-oh. Never mind. Right, the exile of Teekan. You have 0-point reactors, so you will probably be repaired. And then I can retire you somewhere. These are all probably close enough now. Why are we so weakened? Were our troops that low on health? Theoretically, our spaceports should be able to hold their own without much of a problem. Right, you are being repaired. Look at that. We just got 4 techs like that. That's awesome. All right, we'll pop you back on invade. It's fine that attack fleet is coming down here. Maybe we can base them. This is kind of our base of operations at this point. All right, what are we trying to build here? I mean, I got to imagine we don't actually want this stuff anymore. Right? Oh yeah, these guys suck. Let's retire. You're already being ripped apart. You're slowly being rebuilt, but you keep getting damaged. I'm worried about them dumping an actual fleet down here. No, retrofit here. What are you doing? Don't destroy it if we're, like, on it. Or is this movable? It's all damaged, but I think I need at least one engine movable. All right, another new colony. Let's go ahead and pump that out there. I really want this to finish more than anything. All right, has Attack Fleet 1 finally arrived? Oh, we got another colony. We are definitely expanding. Let's make sure none of their ship designs are still active for some reason. Whoa, look at that. Yes to all, but yeah, we don't want their wave bombers. This is going to be very expensive. Is that just down while it's retrofitting, or did something happen that dropped like literally half of our economy? Maybe while it's retrofitting, it doesn't have its effect. That would make sense. Is that yet another ship we've taken over? They keep attacking this poor ship. Like, all I'm trying to do is get it out of the system. What are you doing here? Wait, are you guys heading away from that planet? I mean, I kind of feel like you gotta load up more if it's possible. No, it looks like you got everything you can get. Well, if that's the case, then we gotta fly over here and take out some other colonies. Let's start over here. We're gonna be a little cash negative for a while. And we cannot catch a break over here. Attack Fleet 2 is getting annihilated. Yeah, they're not doing too good over here. Jotari, man. Got the skills. Alright, I think we are mostly over here now. So this planet might be worth bombarding because they have a decent amount of troop strength. And I think I need to soften them up a little bit before I can actually invade. They got a decent amount of attack power right there. We are not going to be able to hold that off. Let's try to regroup up here. Yeah, our economy's back, so it must have just been waiting for those buildings to finish upgrading. Collectively, they make a significant difference. I imagine they're probably not going to break down the shields of this, so we should be fine. Waiting. Yeah, there's the attack fleet showing up finally. I'm going to try to surround the planet and then invade all at the same time. Once we soften them up a little bit. Alright, we have begun bombardment. So we definitely need to break down as much of this as possible. Well, that already made a significant difference in defense strength. Are we actually breaking through at all? Looks like we are, finally. Are you able to bombard? No. This is going to be very slow because of this planetary shield. I'm hoping we can destroy it and then we don't have to worry about it. There we go. Now it's dropping. It's a large population, but it should ultimately be pretty easy to take them over. Holy cow. Yes, keep upgrading. Oh, that's barely anything. We should be taking these guys out, no problem. Pretty sure even their best ships are pretty awful. How were they able to jump out? I thought I had... Maybe they weren't close enough. I was pretty sure I had ships that prevented jumping. Alright, well, I think we are going to call it an episode there. We are leaving on a nice, even 60 colonies. Continuing our push and expansion down into this area. We'll let them rest up, and then we'll swing down here, go after this planet, and then just kind of work our way through here where feasible. Take over all this, take over that, take over this stuff, probably take over this stuff as well. Just this whole big section. Because I don't think these are the, yeah, these aren't the Dayut. Those are the other guys. So we should be able to pretty cleanly take out all this area, and then down here and here. And that should give us a pretty big chunk of territory. I got to imagine at some point we're going to catch up militarily with some of these other factions. I feel like these blue guys are becoming more to contend with than the Dayut. The Dayut are actually getting kind of beaten back a little bit here. So I think they are going to be in some trouble in the long term. We look here. The Happus Junction Guild is actually catching up to the Dayut. And I am slowly but surely catching up to the others, so onward and upward with the plan. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.